All right, what is up, everybody? It has been a minute. I have been super busy. Took a trip back home to Indiana. That's where I'm at right now, back in the hometown. And today is a great day because today we're going up to Cherubusco, Indiana, to fish one of my all-time favorite places. It's called Chain of Lake State Park. It's been around for a long time. Glacier-made lakes, clear water most of the time, small channels that it's a chain of lakes that connects like 6 to 7 lakes, and it's great fishing, great like canoeing, kayaking. There's campsites, cabins, a beach. It's phenomenal, and it's, in my opinion, one of the best places around to bass fish. I've caught some of my biggest bass up here. There, my biggest personal best being just shy of 5.5 pounds. So there are bigger bass in there, and I know it. And I also happen to know this particular lake that we're going to very well, so hopefully I can get on some good fish. And I can tell you a little bit more about it when we get there. But we got about a 35-40 minute drive to the park, so I'm all packed up. We're gonna hit the road and show you guys some views on the way. So let's get after it. Come on. Guys, we made it. We are at Chain of Lake State Park. We are on Sand Lake, and the water's still pretty dirty, so that's not exciting, but I'm happy to be here. But we're about to get started. Here's what we got. Got the rods up there, got the bags over there, the drone. About to throw in a nice little leopard decky, and then get out here and get after it. I think I'm gonna fish off these floating docks off the GoPro, and then once I get like over in that little corner, I'm gonna set up the tripod, and that's a good little tree line over there. So all right, guys, so we're at one of my favorite spots right now. We're pulling up to the beach, and as you can see, there is a buoy line, and on the right side of that buoy line there is a weed line that goes out like probably 10 feet, and it gets deep out there, and the bass really like to hang out there. Me and my dad have caught a lot of really nice bass off this shoreline, especially when there's like usually like a 4 foot line of scum that forms along the rope line, and usually the frog fishing along there is really good, but we don't have a lot of that today, so it's probably going to be a lot of Texas rigging and some flukes and some gillies. So we're about to see what we can do. All right, folks, I've been fishing for almost 2 hours now, and I have had 0 bites. The water's pretty dirty. Uh, it's usually really good fishing when the water's clear, but that is not the case. But I'm gonna keep grinding along. We got a good patch right here. Uh, oh, something jumped out there. We got a good patch of scum here. I'm thinking a frog is gonna be about the best thing um, to catch them on. So we're gonna keep chucking the frog, and yeah, just happy to be out here. It's nice out. It looks juicy. It looks like we should be catching them. Just had my first bite, guys. Couldn't tell if I was stuck on a branch or. So there's a big this tree line that I'm fishing right now. All the structure comes about 20 to 25 feet off the shoreline, and then it's just pretty much just a muck bowl. So what I'm doing is I'm fishing horizontally. There's a bunch of trees and dead trees that have fallen over the years that are just like laid down on this shoreline right here. So instead of fishing it out to the deep water, I'm fishing it parallel with all the sticks and trees, and I'm just basically bringing it over everything and letting it fall back down. And basically I got hung up on a tree limb down there, and I was trying to bounce it over the tree limb, and he grabbed it. I'm on the tree again. Got to get over one limb. Okay, so I'm over the first limb that I came over. See if he bites again. I think he's got it. There we go. Finally. Not a giant, but gosh, first bite, or second bite. So we finally got one. Nice little largie. Had to get him over a limb, but thanks, dude. Let's go, baby. There's a better one. There's a better fish. Finally. There you go. Sunset bass. Thanks, buddy. Alright guys, we are back in the Jeep and it is 5:30. We are headed up to the park right now to get back on the water. So I'm excited. I love fishing this place early in the morning. I am tired as balls, but we're gonna go get on some fish this morning. I'm excited. So we got another 30, 35, 40 minute drive. Let's hit it. All right, guys, we are at the spot. I'm at the first spot we're gonna fish. We're gonna throw the frog. We're gonna work towards the channel, the mouth of that channel. That's one of the best spots on this lake. So hopefully today I can get something out of there. It usually always holds a good bass, but we're gonna hit this scum right here, throw the frog, maybe flip a worm in there. But yeah, let's get after it, baby. I'm excited. All right, guys, well, I just had a little bit of a debacle. I'm sure I'll play it back, but I had a really nice bite at the bottom of the mouth of that channel, and when I set the hook, my tripod fell over with my phone on it and fell completely into the water. Thankfully, I was in shallow, weedy water, so the tripod was tall enough where I could reach in and grab it, but I did lose the fish, so that's not ideal. My camera just sounded weird when I turned it on, so hopefully the audio is okay, but one of my mics is probably done for, so there's that. But we can still fish, so let's get back to it. Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. Fuck. I just lost like a 5-pound bass.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Let's go, baby.
Let's go, dude. Look at that, guys. That is what I come back to this spot for, baby. Let's go. All right, guys, we're about to get a weight on this fish. Doing a lot here. I can't believe, I don't know if there's 2 fish down there or what, but I cannot believe that I got another chance at this fish. $3.88. I don't know if you guys can see that. Another look at her there. Beautiful fish. Let's go, baby. I cannot believe that. I know that this spot holds fish. There's always tons of bluegill. The weed line right here is perfect. I've caught a 5-pounder up here on a bed before in the past. So to do that, being back here for the first time in a couple years was awesome. Like I lost one. I don't know if that was the same fish or not, but there's these 2 ladies walking down to fish off the dock and they saw me in not such a good moment, but it's all right. That is why you just keep fishing. And let me show you what I caught that on. So the water's really murky here right now, and so a lot of the times when it's like that here, you really like gotta fish the structure, you know, throwing it in there multiple times. And that's really what I did there. I just threw right back in the exact same spot, and this time I just reeled down on it and really made sure I set the hook like I was setting it on a damn muskie or something. But this is the only one of these that I have too, so we're gonna see how long I can keep it. But this is a big 12-inch, just a black worm. It is massive, and as you can see, it caught me a pretty big fish. So I'm gonna keep on throwing it. I'm gonna get back on this weed line. This weed line kind of turns into a point up here with some lily pads, and it stretches out into like 15 feet of water. Usually holds fish too. So we're gonna keep on chucking this black worm and see if we can get enough big girthy mama. I was gonna tell you this earlier, but before I cast it over there, I saw a big fish jump out of the water, and at first I thought it was a carp, but I was like, you know what? I've seen my dad do this before here on this exact same lake, just down a little ways, where he saw a big splash, had a hunch it might be a bass, and sure as shit it was, which is absolutely crazy. I thought it might have been a carp, but I don't know if there's a bed down there, because I mean, that after I lost that first big one, I threw in the exact same spot the very next cast and got bit almost instantly. So not sure what that's about, but pretty fun. Pretty fun.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Let's go. Let's go. Oh yeah, you want to get hooked. Here we go. There's another freaking just chunk of a bass, probably about a 2.5 pounder, but that's a good healthy fish right there. I got him on the big. Gosh, these freaking bass are not freaking happy, but look at them. Pretty fish. Thanks, buddy. All right, guys. Well, it is 5 till 10, and we've caught about 5 or 6 fish. Had some really nice bites though. I keep thinking about that bite over there by that channel where my phone and tripod fell into the water. I mean, that was crazy. What a day. I lost a big fish, almost lost my phone and my tripod, definitely lost the receiver part of my mic. Had a crazy catch over there by the beach. Have went and put something back in my Jeep. Whatever I put back in my Jeep had the extra battery for my GoPro, which reminds me. Okay. So then I had to park because I didn't want to row, and then I ran back to the Jeep. It's just been an eventful morning, to say the least. But catching some shade real fast. Gonna drink some water, pop a Rogue, and keep working down this side. This is a good side. Didn't do well last night on. I caught a few fish. This is the only side I caught fish on, actually, but lots of trees down here on this side. But the camera is real low, so I'm gonna save it just for like updates and you know, catches. If I catch a nice one, I'll turn it on and show you guys, but I got the GoPro rolling. So I'm gonna take a break, get back to it. We'll see you guys in a minute. Hey guys, just caught another nice one. Probably about 2.5 pounds. But it's a beauty. Hit that black worm like a ton of bricks. Yeah. There we go. Ooh. 7 to 8 fish total so far. But it's been pretty slow and the bites died down a lot. But basically what I'm doing, guys, is I'm getting parallel to this shore and I'm just casting straight down the weed line. And I don't know what is going on today, but the bigger bass are chasing something. I don't know if it's bluegill, I don't know if it's bait fish, I don't know what it is, but I have seen some big splashes out in the deeper water, like just off the scum. And that's what happened when I caught that 3-pounder back there at the beach earlier this morning. And then I saw it again earlier and I had to cast there a few times, but I brought it over a limb. As soon as it came over the limb and it hit the ground, I felt it and it was off to the races from there. But it's definitely slowing down. My camera battery's dying fast. I'm gonna hit a couple more spots and then I'm probably gonna pack it up and head home. But this has been a blast. I love this lake so much. There's some giant bass in these lakes for northern Indiana. So if you live in this area, Churubusco, don't sleep on Chain of Lakes. It's some of the best bass fishing you can get, but you just have to be there on the right day and you have to be throwing the right lure, and but it can be done for sure. All right, let's get back to it.